Happy birthday, GDM. Happy birthday, GDM. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday, GDM. Hey guys. So, on the 1st of October, GD Ministries turned 1. I'm so excited. Yeah, I've been doing this for a whole year now. Wow, that is amazing. Wow, I am like very grateful for your guys' support and for everything. Yeah, just for everything. Thank you so much. So to celebrate us hitting 1 year, here are some extra footage that I did not use in the other videos and some bloopers. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. The more we start making time for Christ, like the clearer things start to be. You know, we start to understand things a little better. God starts to reveal some things to us, and we just start seeing everything in a different light. You know, we start perceiving things the way that Jesus would perceive them rather than a mere fleshly body. And Matthew 6:6 tells us that when we pray, we should go into our room, close the door, and pray to God who is unseen, because God sees that what is done in private, and because he sees what you do in private, he will reward you then in public. And if you have a desire to work for God, you know, you really want to start working for God, you really want to start doing what he placed you in this world to do, you really want to start like moving in spirit, and you know, you've seen other people doing it and you're just like, oh my goodness, I wish I could reach that level type of thing. Spend more time with God. You know, those people probably do spend more time with God. You know, it's just about making time for God within every single day, not just on Sunday when you wake up to go to church. Throughout your day, Monday through Sunday, you need to make time for God. You know, because there are things that God needs to work on within us. There are things that God needs to instill within us, and there are things God needs to build within us before we can just jump into what he set us on this world to do. Sacrificing to God shows that you're serious about him and that you are ready to work for him and you're ready to serve him. You know, it's all about faith, honestly. You know, when you sacrifice to God, it's telling God that I have faith in you, and having faith, it's a matter of I'm doing this even though I don't know what it's going to produce. You know, I don't know what the consequences of this sacrifice will be, but I'm sacrificing to God because I believe that he would not ask me to do this if it was in vain, or if it was not of importance. In John 12 verse 24, it says that a grain of wheat that falls on the ground will never be more than 1 grain unless it dies. But if it dies, it will produce lots of wheat. What I understand from this verse is that the one who dies to self and the one who dies to the world, the one who is willing to give up everything for God, will produce many fruits and will do great things. The one who is willing to sacrifice all that they are and give it to God is the one that will produce great things, is the one that will gain great things, is the one that will succeed in life, is the one that God can use for his kingdom. The more we spend time with God and the more we dive in deeper and deeper into him and his word, and you know, in his presence and stuff like that, there are certain things that we're gonna change inwards. We're gonna change, and it's like once God starts moving in our lives, it's like where we are, it starts to feel unfamiliar and uncomfortable, you know. And it's the same with God. You know, when he wants you to grow and he wants you to start moving in him, he tends to make you uncomfortable in certain situations so that you are able to move away from that situation and go to where he needs you to be at. Like also it says in Matthew, somewhere in Matthew it says that you cannot serve two masters. It's either you're gonna love the other and hate the other. You can't serve both at the same time. Equally, you can't serve both. Obviously, you're gonna favor one more than the other. So choose today who you will serve. Be it the God of Moses, Abraham, Joseph, or the God of this world. Christianity is not about depending on someone else to hear from God. It's not about depending on someone else for a relationship with God. You know, once someone tells you that you can only get to God through them, that's religion speaking, babes. That is religion speaking. When Jesus died on the cross, in the temple, the veil was torn. The veil was torn. In my understanding, this veil kind of separated us as individuals from the holy place, from speaking to God directly. You know how we could only get to God through priests and prophets? So now when the veil tore, it gave us a direct link to God. Jesus' death became a bridge between us and God, allowing us to experience God's presence and glory without the hassles of making animal sacrifices and without the hassles of only hearing from God through selected priests and prophets. So when someone tells you that when someone tells you that you can only get to God or you can only hear from God through them, you can't hear him on your own, you can't experience him on your own, that's religion speaking. Jesus' death made it possible for us to experience God wherever it is that we went, wherever it is that we go, wherever it is that we go. Yeah, in our waiting for God to answer our prayer, let's continue to pray. Let's not stop praying about it, but let's continue to pray. And in our waiting for it, when it actually does reveal the answer to us, let's not be so quick to rule it off. Let's not be quick to reject it and say, no, that's not what I was praying for. Because just because it doesn't necessarily look like what you thought it would come as, just because it doesn't necessarily look like what you think you were asking for. Hey guys, so what's up? Welcome back and welcome to any new viewers. I'm God's Daughter and this is God's Daughter Ministries. Okay, so yeah, today we're going to be talking about So today we're going to be talking about moving away from our comfort zones and doing things and moving for God and working for God even when it's inconvenient to us. Hey, so I'm back. Now when I came to varsity and I started spending more time with God, wait, no, it's from the mentality thing. And God is like, boy, don't you dare call anything that I provide clean unclean. He knows. Peter, although Ananias didn't tell him, Peter knows what Ananias did. So I did not just do that. So the Israelites' complaints and frequent looking back caused... when I was younger, I always wanted to join the worship team. I enjoy singing and whatnot. But so I wanted to join the worship team. Moving away from our comfort zones and doing things even when we... Acts chapter 12 verse 12 to 15. So background to this verses is that Peter's in jail. Is it Peter? And our works, what we say and what we believe, our faith, to kind of show you that this is what you're capable of, and that they're there to committing to God and not living on the fence. Yeah, and be there. push you basically past your, like, yeah. Yeah, like I said, the comfort zone, to see whether or not he should be released or prosecuted, awaiting trial and possible persecution. Is it persecution or I keep saying prosecution. Persecution. Saying that's not God. What kind of Christians are we if we're not gonna believe in God's power in answering our prayers? I'm not using that came too close to the camera. Thank you so much for watching, and again, thank you for the support. I hope you guys liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're unsubscribed. And next message video will be posted next week. And also, if there is anything that you guys want me to talk about, any topic you want me to cover, whatever questions you want me to answer for you, do not hesitate to let me know. See you guys next week.